What's up, Buttercup? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a late book tag all about the mid-year freak out and just seeing where I'm at. Basically, everyone I know has already done this tag. I am late, I understand, but at least I got it out within July. It's fine. We're gonna go right into the questions. And number one, what's the best book so far? And I'm gonna go with The Butchering Art by Lindsay Fitzharris. It's actually a nonfiction novel about Joseph Lister, the Victorian era doctor that completely changed the medical field because of his germ theory. Number two, best sequel. And I'm going with Emily Wilde's Map of the Otherlands by Heather Fawcett. I am obsessed with that book series. It's sadly ending after 3 books, but I will live vicariously in my mind through those novels for the rest of my life. Just saying, it's that good. Number 3, new releases. I was very excited about The Guncle Abroad by Stephen Rowley because this year, but early this year, I read The Guncle, which was the first book, laughed, cried, felt all the feelings, and it was a similar vibe for The Guncle Abroad. Number 4, biggest disappointment, and I'm going to go with The Resurrectionist by Rath James White. I thought you would do better, but we did not. That was a 1 star, and I got past 50% and I gave up, and because I got past 50%, I gave it 1 star. Also, it was turned into a movie, and it's with a small press, a horror small press. What is wrong with the small press? Not the author, because he gave his rights, okay? What's wrong with the small press that you didn't edit it? I don't understand. I really don't, and I could go on a freaking rant right now, but I will withhold. Just give it like a minute or two, not like 55 minutes. I really don't understand the trend. I don't even think it's a trend. I don't understand the problem with small horror, specifically presses, where you don't edit things. I don't get, I can't. So that's not Rath James Wright's issue, because he gave the rights to that small press to publish his books, and you know, this specific book. There is a typo on almost every single page. No. Bad small press. What's wrong with you? And that is part of the biggest disappointment, but also the story and the writing is a big disappointment. But you know what? I could have possibly handled it a little bit more if it was actually edited. What a concept. Small presses, what a concept. If I can do it as a self-published author, I'm not understanding why you can't do it. And if you can't afford it, then why are you a small press? That's all I'm gonna say about that. Thank you. All I'm gonna say about that. Yes, I went over my minute or 2 rant. I don't care. Y'all need to hear it. I don't know why Extreme Horror Readers allows that to just go through, because you're buying a book, which is then a product when you buy it. And there's like hardly any mention of these editing issues. You know what? I'm just saying, I don't want to hear people say that they found a typo or 2 in my books because it's not on every single page. Okay. I just can't right now. Okay, we're gonna move on. Number 5, biggest surprises, Pen Pal by Dathan Arbach. It was originally stories online, like not even really online serial writing, because it was on Reddit. And that's not like a Wattpad or Inkit or anything like that, but I heard good things about it, so we read it for the Messed Up Book Club, and I think everyone enjoyed it. There were some parts that were unbelievable. Sorry, I'm just like, you have to pay very close attention or else you're like, what is going on? This is weird. But there are hints sprinkled throughout that whole book, and you do have to pay attention to it. I had to, you know, talk it out to a few people after I read it for it to make sense, which isn't necessarily bad, but also not great. But this was his first story. Everyone wanted him to publish it. It's like from 2015 or 16. It's a bit old. It's old for books, actually, I would say. And so I was just really excited to see that it was a 4-star read. It is. I enjoyed it. I do recommend it to people that are into horror, but like a slow creeping horror. It's not extreme horror. Number 6, favorite new author. And I'm gonna go with Mona Awad. The introduction to her writing for me is Bunny, and I gave that book 4 stars. It took me 3 months, and that book is only 300 pages, but I did do a review on Bunny, so if you want to know all the, you know, info on Bunny, check that out. You might have to scroll a little bit, but that's fine. Or you can just type into the search bar Bunny. Utilize technology. I do it sometimes to find my older stuff. It's fine, we're going on. Number 7 is new book crush, and I don't have any because I just don't have book crushes. Number 8, book that made you cry, and I'm going with The Guncle by Stephen Rowley, like I said before. That's the first book, and I laughed, I cried, I felt all the feels, and I just was amazed. It was my first time reading Stephen, and then I immediately found out that you could pre-order the second book, and I did so, and that made me laugh and cry and feel all the feels, so amazing. Number 9, a book that made me happy, and I'm just gonna go with Shifting Shadows by Patricia Briggs because that's actually a collection of all of her short stories, and I really was happy to find that because I did not want to buy like 10 anthologies of other people's stuff that then included one of her short stories. That's just a lot. I'm not really interested. Sorry. Not sorry. But then when I saw that there was a book with all of her short stories in one, thumbs up, babe. Thumbs up. I was so happy. Also, then I could read the prequel short story to Alpha and Omega, which follows Anna and Charles up in Montana, and I was trying to figure out how am I going to read this short story because you really do have to read it to make sense of that rest of the series, but it was included, so happy times. Number 10, most beautiful book. I'm not sure on the meaning of this. Are we saying beautiful cover or beautiful story? I'm just gonna go with cover and say Maiden of Artemis by Eloise Barr. That cover is amazing. Number 11, best manga. I don't read manga, so that was easy. Number 12, what's next? You know, I have lots of books to get through, and I'll also be continuing on with the Messed Up Book Club for the rest of this year, and we're going to also go into 2025 for the Messed Up Book Club. It is probably never ending. We're going to die reading up messed up books. I mean, that's my hope, okay? I do want to read all the books that I physically own, hypothetically, before buying new ones, but I already messed up. I bought 3 books on Prime Day. They were $8 each. What do you want from me? I don't know, but like, at least they were already on my TBR on Goodreads. So I think I have, let's say, 125 books on my TBR, and there were 2 of them out of the 3 that have been on my to-read list for quite some time. So I am just like moving the TBR forward. I don't know. I'm just trying to talk myself up because I bought 3 new books and I shouldn't have, because I have a lot of other books. But you know what? I am being very good because I bought the Alpha and Omega Cry Wolf, the first book, and I didn't buy the others. There we go. I really want to, especially because it's mass market paperback and they're only like between $6.99 and $8.99, but I am holding off because I am respecting my TBR shelf. That's at least what I'm telling myself as I cry a little bit inside wanting to buy books. Now, number 13 is tagging people, and like I said in the beginning, a lot of people have already done this tag, so I'm just throwing stuff out there. You can take it or leave it. Thomas, Beleza, Eloise, Ben Pick, Shannon, Emma, and Andy. I don't know if any or all of you will be doing this tag, but you know what? It's good. I think it's fun if you read. If not, then it will be a very short video, but that's okay too. Thank you so much for watching my mid-year freak out tag for 2024. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.